Welcome to the Swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Rockets will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida's offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right, they better...
Gets away from one, finds room. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Mertens. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
They'll run for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the Toledo Rockets offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game, the head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see?
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. It'll be a draw. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the run, 2nd and medium. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, it's out! He picks it up, still on his feet.
You know, to keep 5 points of pressure on the ball, especially against this defense that prides themselves on creating takeaways, and the offense, real lucky they jumped on that.
To the air, it's Gleason. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Man, I tell you what, those backup running backs, they don't get very many opportunities to prove themselves and deserve more carries and show the coaching staff. And when you do, and you fumble on the first carry, you're not going to get many more opportunities either.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Makes a catch and knocked down. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Mertens. Slings it downfield. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Gonna try to get it himself. On the move at the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
Brings up 2nd down.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Off the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Working that left side. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Gators will try to put 1 on the board on 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they will score. Touchdown, Florida!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? Touchdown, Gators! The defense with the scoop and score. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble.
The fake. Kicker's going to run for it. And it's not going to work. They tried to trick him out of 2 points, and they'll get nothing in like it. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. I mean, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
He'll try to pop the draw. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the back. Makes his man miss. Still on his feet at the 45. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
He'll try to do it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Complete to the right. Touchdown, Florida! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put up. They fake it, and he'll try to run it in. They're not going to come close to getting to 2, but it's an understatement to say they should have just kicked the thing. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. The hand to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Getting some heat. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Bringing it back, it's Hawkins. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Second down coming up. To the air, it's Mertz. Starts to scramble to the left. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. A third and long coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. On the move, he fires. It's caught. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Going for 6. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. Oh, what a cut! Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And he puts through the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This
racing to the right. At the 30. He's at the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the wideout. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Rockets.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Here's the handoff. At the 35, he's loose. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Scanning the field, it's Mertz. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Gators will boot it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring game.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
They're working that left side, and he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Rockets will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On the move, it's Hawkins. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off play action on first down. He throws into the middle of the field.
Really nice job by the defense. Understand that QB starts to roll out to his right. I got to continue to play the deep pass down the field. I can't just run up and try to go tackle him.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to buy time. He's going to run it. Oh, he spun away like a vapor. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
You know, you kind of get stuck in no man's land once you get across that 50-yard line where it might be a long field goal, which isn't really high percentage, or do I go for it on 4th down?
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Looking downfield, it's Mertz. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the move. Finds his man enough for the first. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Gators are on the move. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They're going to throw it again. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Yeah, and just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver.
And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Forced out of the pocket. Got his man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback adapted. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for space to the left. He wants it all. Picked off. for a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Rockets send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll bring it back. It's Hawkins. Touchdown, Florida! And the beatdown has ensued. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Gonna run it. It's y'all. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, the ground game. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Offense set on 1st down. Handoff to the single back.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll operate out of split backs. On 4th down, going to the air. He'll pull it down. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. 1st down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the Rockets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets down with the slide. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the pass, it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So you get stuffed on 1st down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on 2nd, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. At the 45 on its way. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. The handoff to Johnson. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
From the red zone, it's Webb. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Right back to him on the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Absolute shame. Missed it. Guys, after the missed field goal, the lead is still 23. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to throw, it's Gleason. They're trying to get to it. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Goalpost tapping you on the shoulder. Just take care of the football here. Pass is incomplete and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. The Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's good.